Hello and welcome to Black Women's History 2023, a series where we highlight the profiles of influential Black American women. This series is presented by the National Abolition Hall of Fame and Museum, whose mission is to honor anti-slavery abolitionists, their work to end slavery and the legacy of that struggle, and strive to complete the second and ongoing abolition, the moral conviction to end racism. Madam C.J. Walker, also known as Sarah Breedlove, was a pioneering entrepreneur and philanthropist in the early 20th century. She is best known for founding the Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company, which produced hair care products specifically designed for Black women. Her success as a businesswoman made her one of the wealthiest self-made women in America at the time and a symbol of Black economic empowerment. Madam C.J. Walker was born Sarah Breedlove in 1867 in Delta, Louisiana, to formerly enslaved people who became sharecroppers after the Civil War. She was one of 6 children and would face significant challenges from a young age. She was orphaned at the age of 7 and married at the age of 14 after moving to live with her older sister after the death of her parents. She became a widow at the age of 20 and became a single mother of a 2-year-old daughter. Seeking to make ends meet, she then moved to St. Louis, Missouri, to live with her 4 brothers, where she worked as a laundress and learned about hair care from her brothers, who were barbers. In the early 1900s, Walker began experimenting with hair care products and developed a formula for a scalp treatment that promoted hair growth. This venture was inspired by her own struggle of facing hair loss after several years of stress and physical labor. In 1904, she began using Annie Turbo Malone's The Great Wonderful Hair Grower and began working as a sales agent for the brand. Inspired by Malone's product, who was also a successful Black businesswoman, Walker began selling her own hair straightening products door to door with an initial investment of only $1.25. She eventually opened a beauty salon in Denver, Colorado, where she met and married an ad man named Charles Joseph Walker. After her marriage, which would later end in divorce, she renamed herself Madam C.J. Walker. As her business grew, she moved to Indianapolis, Indiana, and established the Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company, which employed 40,000 men and women across the United States and Caribbean at one point. Walker used her wealth to promote the greater good. She established training programs called the Walker System that would enable women throughout the nation to train to become licensed saleswomen who could then live with economic independence by earning good commission on their sales. By the end of her life, when she died of kidney failure, sales for her business exceeded $500,000, and she became one of, if not the first, Black self-made female millionaires in American history. Walker's success as a businesswoman was accompanied by her commitment to philanthropy and social activism. She was a member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, and donated generously to Black schools and organizations, at one point even funding the tuition for 6 Black students at the Tuskegee Institute. She also advocated for women's rights, supported the anti-lynching movement, and was a vocal supporter of the suffrage movement. At her death, she decreed in her will that 2/3 of future net profits should go to charity. Her company would live on for decades after her death, eventually closing in 1981. Madam C.J. Walker's legacy continues to inspire entrepreneurs and activists today. Her achievements as a Black woman in a time of significant racial and gender discrimination demonstrated the power of determination and resilience. Her philanthropy and advocacy for social justice were a testament to her commitment to improving the lives of others. Walker's life and work serve as an example of the importance of breaking down barriers and promoting equality and opportunity for all. Thank you for attending today's introduction to the life of Madam C.J. Walker. Please help us by completing a brief survey at the link available on your screen and in the video description. Your feedback will help NAACP receive funding and plan future projects like this one. Also, feel free to contact NAACP with any questions or comments via the comments section or at the contact info on your screen. Don't forget to give us a follow on social media, and we hope to see you at our next presentation. Thank you.